Hello people, and welcome to my channel. My name is Johnny Deal. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm just here, busy as hell as always, making a Twitch channel, making a YouTube channel, making a TikTok channel. We'll get into that in a little bit. Like always, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow on Twitch, but I don't want to bug you with all that. Let's get down to it. If you could look into the background here, what we have is a gameplay of Remnant 2. Yeah, Remnant 2, smash hit that just came out recently that most people have been raving about. Me personally, I've been I put about a good 20 hours into the game so far. I'm loving it. It's Dark Souls with guns. I don't want to be that guy like everybody else has been saying the same thing, but you know, not to parrot, it is pretty much what it is, man. It is Dark Souls with guns. But you know, going back to the crystal, fighting the bosses, it's very difficult. There's god damn, I was listening to it earlier, to an earlier channel on YouTube. There was a fella saying that there is like 100 submod rings, there's 40 submod amulets, and counting. People don't even have all of it. They had to go into, like, the devs went so in depth in Remnant 2 that there was a class that nobody knew about that was, you know, wasn't really out there in the middle of the game. You know, it wasn't something you just unlock without, you know, right here it is. It's right here in the middle. Right here in the middle of the game. You could see it's a quest. You had to go look for that thing. People had it, like, they found it a week after the game came out, just by data mining it on the PC. That's freaking insane, dude. Besides that, I love the guns. I love the gun action. I didn't get a chance to play the first one. The first one I hear was really good, but it came out in a time when I think Elden Ring came out, or not Elden Ring, came out a couple years ago during the pandemic. I understand. I'm not too familiar with it. I know that it is killing it on Twitch. On Twitch, there's been about 5,000 people concurrent, from my guessing, to 2,000. Pretty cool. Just keeping a lot of hype of that game, you know what I'm saying? But damn, it's really hot. I've never done recording with a blanket over my head in the middle of summer, but we're doing it. But anyways, okay, let's see here. So where we at? We are talking about the dilemma that I have personally coming up here in the next end of the month, it being August 16th, of the making of this video, 9 o'clock on the West Coast. I know that there's two games that are coming out that everybody's tripping balls on, and I am super about. Bethesda, the mighty Bethesda, coming out with Starfield on the Xbox, and the game that everybody's been talking about recently, Baldur's Gate 3. Holy cow. That is a game that I had a feeling was gonna fly, but not as hard as it's been flying. It's been hitting hard. It's been slapping. It's been making people rethink their likes when it comes to the D&D genre. The game came out August 3rd on PC. It's been in early access, I think, for the past few years. It has been worked on and babied on by Larion, the creators of Divinity of Sin. These dudes are RPG wizards. They got a couple dudes, I think, from other outstanding, you know, crazy freaking companies, but they are smashing it with this Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, I've heard nothing but legends of them. Kind of like when you hear about, like, Star Wars back in the day. People would talk about Star Wars like it was the Bible. Well, people talk about Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Even, I think, the ARPGs. They talk about them like they're freaking the first coming of Christ. Second coming of Christ with the second Baldur's Gate. But you know how it goes. But the third one, man, I mean, it's got the write-off of the official D&D Series 5 rules. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know if I said that right. I'm not a big D&D guy, but I want to get into it. My son wants to get into it. Freaking D&D is something I've always wanted to do, but it's never had the right friends to do it. The first time I ever did D&D, a bunch of dudes, it was like 4 or 5 of us. We were doing like a There's like a goblin on the hill. First dude gets in there, he's a ranger, rolls a 20, gets a headshot, ruins the game. That's pretty much our first and only experience with freaking D&D. But you know how that goes. But besides that, yeah, this game has got, well, I don't know. People in my office are talking about this game. I've been trying to embargo it, trying to stay away from it, but no, that's not happening. People who don't even have the system proper to it are like, dude, talking about this game. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 is something special, and we'll be talking about for years. Something like when Elden Ring came out, or when Breath of the Wild first came out. You know, like, just there's a couple games in the past couple years that came out there, but he's been tripping balls on. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's talk about Starfield. Starfield is a game that Xbox is writing a lot on for some reason. Phil Spencer took over the company after this behemoth of gaming flopped in the 7th or 6th console generation. I can't remember the name of it, which number of generation it was, but the Xbox One, we all know it. They were sitting there trying to freaking boost TV and be the ultimate, you know, like, box in the entertainment of your living room system, ultimate bowl, you know how it goes. But now they're stuck in a corner with barely any exclusives coming out. Redfall just bombed. They don't really I mean, what else do they have coming out besides Starfield, you know? They got Starfield. I mean, Life of Pi is being, you know, first day access on there. I know that the City Skylines 2 is going to be on Game Pass coming up on first day. But Starfield. Anyways, let's get back to Starfield. Starfield, Bethesda, 1,000 Planets, Creation Engine, updated. Let's talk about it. The last debacle they had, the last outing they had was Fallout 76. I remember when Fallout 76 first came out. Everybody was like, dude, you're going to be excited about this, aren't you? And I was like, no. Why was I not excited about it? I could see the writing on the wall when this game first came out. It made no sense to me. To me, like some people have said, it's like a spin-off. I look at it that way. I like to look at it that way. Because before that, they had some solid games. 4 was kind of when they started waning. They kind of focused a little bit too much on that building aspect, trying to be like Minecraft, trying to be like all the other survival games that came out at the time, you know, but you got to give it to Bethesda. They always try to push the envelope with what they have. They're like that guy who has a really shitty, you know, Geo from the 90s, but somehow he's got it souped up to like 1,000 horsepower. He's still running on it, you know, or that dude is still running that PC that has Windows 99 on it, 2000 on it. There's still people out there like that. Trust me, I've met them. I've done IT. I've dealt with them. People, just freaking old people. Anyways, 1,000 Planets. This is going to be the creation engine pushed to its max. Is it going to be good? I'm excited. I'm trying to figure out, am I playing this game first, or am I playing Baldur's Gate 3? Now, I just started the Twitch channel back in June. Johnny Deals is my Twitch name. Don't forget it. Check me out. I'm gonna be streaming both of these games. My thing is, which one's gonna be the one that's gonna make it? I have a feeling these are gonna be the two biggest games of the year. Baldur's Gate right out of the gate already has already has a head start coming out in August of this month on the 3rd, and it's been in early access for a while. Like I said, it's been out for a while, but the full game just came out, and then Starfield's coming out, and it's gonna be the first Bethesda game since 76. 76 was just a complete utter disaster. Game, people were T-posing in the game. People were stealing things. It was a mess. It was just, should have never probably happened. Should have probably spent another year or two on that game before it came out. Now it's better, but you know, like every other game that came out recently, in the past couple of years, you know, it is something that came out like shit, takes 2 to 3 years to get to where something similar to what it was shown in the trailer, and then maybe 4 years after it comes out, it's a okay game with a definitive edition, and then it comes out with, like Game of the Year edition. I don't know. Starfield, we're gonna have to see. I honestly am excited to see who comes out on top. Is it gonna be Larian or is it gonna be Bethesda? Both studios, both got strong RPG underneath their belts. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Are you gonna be playing Starfield? Are you gonna be playing Baldur's Gate 3? What should I play? What would you want me to stream? Do you like my voice? Please let me know. So again, my name is Johnny Deal. Check me out on Twitch, JohnnyDeals.twitch TV. Check me out on TikTok, JohnnyDeal940, 940. That's 940. JohnnyDeal940. And then don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, what are we gonna play? Starfield or Baldur's Gate 3?